once again, I pressed the live button. I was gonna try to do my nails. I pressed the live button and I wasn't even trying to go live, y'all. I was trying to just get my bearings. You know what I'm saying? They was like, no, you're going live right now. You got things to do. I'm like, I do got things to do, actually. Alright, y'all know I like my filters. If it resonates, let it flow. If it doesn't, let it go. Time is not linear. Energy is fluid. And don't try to make the shoe fit, because your ass is going to trip. Alright? And be not trying to be like Alice in the Wonderland. Let's just be honest. Because it don't seem like anybody who went down that rabbit hole ever made it out. I don't think anybody ever made it out. Okay. So y'all, you're probably wondering too, if you've been watching me for a while, like, where the heck is my art? I'm moving. Okay. I know, don't get sad. It's like, damn, we just got used to this setup, and now, like, the setup, is the setup gonna be, you know, the same when we get to the new location? It will be better. Okay, it's what I will say. It will be better, y'all, at the new location that I will be at. I can't wait till I move into my new apartment. I just can't wait. Like, there's nothing like here that I'm like sad about or anything. Like, I loved living here, but it just gets to a point where, shout out to Tony Jones, you like take up so much space, and then like you're like a flower, and you need more space, and I need more space, like, to do the things I want to do. With CTM and everything, if y'all follow my business page, Club That Tinted Mango, I think it's linked actually in my bio. I got things I gotta do. I got ideas that I wanna like expand more upon, and I feel like I just need a bigger space to be able to do that. So I'm kind of looking at. I've been low key open to some houses, but I can't wait to get into my new apartment. That's like for future reference. If I wanted to actually even stay here in Georgia, you know, I've kind of just been looking at that and like, you know, kind of visualizing like, do I actually see myself here for that long? You know what I'm saying? To where I got a house and everything. So we shall see. Anyways, let's get right into the reading. For those of you guys who haven't watched this before, I do 2 spreads. Alright, so that means one spread I'll do will kind of cover, you know, like the masculine energy, the inner father, okay, within us collectively. And then the other energy will really more so highlight the inner mother, the feminine, the divine feminine within all of us. And we will kind of navigate between both spreads, who's who and what's what. Okay, you will do that on your own time. I do curse and I do smoke. If you don't like those 2 things mixed up in the same vicinity, okay, don't be dropping no bad comments. Just find you another beautiful reader that you resonate with, okay? If y'all see me like playing with my hair, it's just hot in my room right now because I don't know what I don't know. I was like, why my hair feel weird? I had my damn hair tie on. Okay. Anyway, there's a lot of changes going on over here. Dream journal in my description box, okay? Am I almost done with it? I actually am almost done with it. Oh my gosh, I only have 1 page. I need a new journal, y'all. Okay, my birthday is tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know how I feel about it. I just feel about it, I think, how I'm supposed to feel. My music, my it's just a lot going on, y'all. It's good though. I think it's a lot of good changes going on. Good changes going on in the collective though. None of this feels bad. It just feels like we're getting into the mid-year. Okay, so a lot of people are starting to reflect right now, like, what the hell have they been doing? You know, with their time, energy, resources. We're starting to slowly build up into that Virgo energy. And so a lot of people are starting to kind of check in with themselves, and just make sure that they're like on the right track. I think a lot of Cancer season might have kind of like thrown some people off. I'm not even gonna flex. I almost got thrown off by Cancer season. It was just a lot. So, saying all that, I'm curious to see what comes out today during this reading, and I hope that you guys bear with me because I take my time during these readings. And yeah, so I'm moving, I'm doing a lot. I took all my art down, and what else? We got any other disclaimers? I think that's about it. Oh, I don't know if y'all know, but I did bring my prices down, so now officially my cheapest reading is $20. Might help some of y'all, might not. Some of y'all don't care. Some of y'all like, just get to the fucking reading, Jade. I got things to do, JDB. Okay, okay. So do I. I'm a human, and this is my vessel. Work with me, okay? I'm just talking shit. I gotta go. Okay, I got a long day of work, stuff to do. You know, we got responsibilities and duties to take care of. But yeah, for my birthday, what I will say is I have my Amazon wish list in the description box, y'all. I also have my Cash App and my PayPal and my Venmo. Thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Let's see what the hell is going. No, let's see what the heaven. I'll take that back. Let's see what the heaven is going on with my beautiful collective. Because this actually feels good. So, like, let me just get into my mess. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Let me get into my messages that I felt like Spirit was like, make sure you talk about these things. Or I just felt on my heart. You know what I'm saying? So, like, some of y'all, your glow up, I'm not going to lie, at first, you were, like, resisting it. And like now you're not resisting it and you're just in it, and it's almost like you went from like looking up to a whole bunch of people and like now you're on the same level as these people. I'm not sure if this is career wise, I'm not sure if this love wise, like you could have been dealing with some narky energies in the past, or you could have just been dealing with some regular kind of like cool guy, cool girl energies, like thinking they're better than you and stuff because of whatever status or material or whatever lifestyle at the time that they had. But it's almost like that's what I'm getting. Like everybody in my collective, if you felt like you were last, you're like literally first now. You get first dibs. And it's not kind of like a season thing too, where it's like then the other people come back around. Because I don't think people talk about that. Like that eventually a lot of the same people who were like super avoidant to their work, they could always come back and change. And I think we said that in the last reading, like don't sleep on some people who were like super maybe toxic along your journey and like seem to never heal or kind of get their grips or bearings, because some of those people could come back and change and evolve. But obviously don't keep the door open for them. They gotta knock and you have to allow them in this time around. But I was just getting this vibe like everything, the playing field is being evened out. So, and I think I said this in some past videos, like all these weird scam type of weird energies, like people trying to get ahead of each other, people fighting for the same things. I feel like my collective, like we're over here, and y'all know I'm always talking about like we're not trying to shift too fast into toxic masculinity. We're not trying to shift too fast or slow into toxic femininity. That's why we do these readings, so we can tap in with our inner child, let our inner child kind of guide our inner compass, and we know which way we're going, okay, in life, and we're not on either side of the spectrum. Also, shout out to the LGBTQ community. Last time I said just T, I was like, why did I say that? Now somebody's gonna think I don't mess with the queer community. I'm like, I'm queer. I act queer. Weird. Okay. Anyways, I don't know. I just feel like it's a huge karmic balancing happening right now. And also just realize Jupiter is going retrograde as of today. So it's just a lot of stuff happening. And I feel like if you've been doing your best to like do it the most fair and just way for you and all parties, for the greater good of all, you're going to see the ball rolling a lot quicker for you right now for some odd reason. And unfortunately, like, it's not saying like, oh, if you were getting over on people, like, you obviously know that's your fucking karma if you was getting over on people. But it's just more saying like, it kind of feels like everybody out here who's been feeling like they've been working really, really hard and just kind of like seeing nothing, you're going to finally go from nothing to something, okay? So let's see some quick, that was my little opening collective messages. However y'all relate to these cards real quick, these is kind of like my chakra cards, so you can get into realignment. Take it, run with it. I'm not going to interpret these messages, and then we're going to do 2 spreads for the inner mother, the masculines out here doing their work, and then we're going to do another spread for the inner mothers, the real woman out here doing the work. And once again, we all have masculine, feminine energy in us, so this does not have to be about another person outside of you, a parent, or anything. It could be about your own inner workings with your own inner parents and your own inner child, and you really doing that work now, okay? All right, because when you bring those 2 energies together, you know what they create? Sex. And you know what we do? We create kids. And guess what? We want to make sure we're creating the right creations, because we're creating all of this, okay? And that's all it is about this twin flame journey over here, this type of soulmate unionship. I like people to get into union with themselves. All right, get on your own spiritual journey, and then it will be a lot easier for you to attract the right people, places, and things in, rather than you trying to be on the twin flame journey, which I started off to, just completely in the reverse, where you think it's about someone else, something else, or some place else you gotta go escape to, and it's like, no, you need to go inside of you, okay? It says, don't think about it, you already know what to do. So for your root chakra or your immediate message, y'all, it says, don't think about it, you already know what to do. Once again, I will not interpret these messages. Y'all have free range to think about whatever that means for you. It says, ain't no judging, but we keeps it real over here. I don't know if that's like a friend or something, even though I just said I'm not gonna interpret it. It says, it sounds like a friend would say that. It says, what would you do if that thing didn't matter or exist? Do that then. Okay. That was kind of like the solar plexus energy, or like your inner child happy message. The other one, the pink cards, are like love related. So maybe in your love, you keep it real. What did it say? Ain't no, y'all don't judge, but y'all keep it real. It says, for your money message or your heart chakra type message, material message, it says, do that thing that makes your heart sing. I don't own the rights to none of the music playing, y'all. Alright. It says, did you look in the mirror and speak life to yourself first? Before you got on Instagram, before you got online, before you started thinking about that dumb stuff. It says, God sees, or at least the universe does, so be at peace. You got a witness. You are the observer. your guides, your angels, whatever you want to call it. Angels. Seeing what's going on. It says, remember that time? Remember that time? I don't know what that means for y'all. Let me get out of y'all energy. Let's go back to the collectives vibes out here. I'm actually feeling like, okay, we're gonna see. You know what? No. I'm feeling more feminine energy right now, so I don't know if the feminines are gonna. So that's the trick, y'all. We don't. I always just start to read one. I do 2 spreads, but then I just kind of, after we kind of get through one of the spreads, then we find out, is this the masculines or more of, you know, the woman. If you're a woman, this is your masculine energy, or is this the feminines, you know, and if you're a guy, is this your feminine energy? So, you know, work with me, because I don't know. I'm really feeling more feminine energy right now first. Wow, 10 of fucking Pentacles? That's how we coming out? That's... What else, though? 6 of Cups. Is this... We not about to do this. Okay, some of y'all... I gotta get it off my chest. Some of y'all glow up. It's so it's like it's so full circle-y crazy, like you done made like a real 360 in your life, like that you might even be a little mind boggled by that, like I mean getting over things you never even thought you were getting. I'm not gonna lie, some of y'all exes, some of y'all people who y'all really been doing y'all work, like y'all really got people in y'all past that's like in shock. Okay, people who maybe acted like, if you were a flower, they acted like weeds while you was growing. Like they wasn't really adding to your growth. And I don't necessarily know if they wanted you to grow. They was kind of draining you. Yeah, 10 of Wands, okay? So this is interesting how this energy is going to play out tonight. I'm very curious to see what we get. But I kept feeling that, like, I don't know. Be careful if it was a toxic relationship. I think that's called hoovering. You know, people from your past trying to kind of like exhaust you until you talk to them again. All right. If you want to talk to someone, it will just be mutual, and then it will just, y'all will just flow in that direction. It's not nothing to be forced. Okay. All right. This is a lover. What? Even for my feminines, you might be confused. Like, what the hell? Yeah, 7 of Cups. Even you might be like, I don't even know what the heck is going on. I cut the deck in the Emperor? Okay. Okay. Let's get a quick past, present, future on the side. Because I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm just kind of like... I hope this ain't nobody from y'all past thinking they could just waltz back in y'all life. Okay? Like it ain't nothing. Because where they do that at? Where we do that at? Alright. Yeah, and the Hangman. Okay? Okay, y'all. I take all my cards upright because I'm just going to still read them if they're... I'm going to still read, you know, yeah, that's the fucking energy. Strength card, yo, this is definitely my feminine energy, but this is like you receiving a lot of this. You guys might be doing everything in your power to hold your strength. Maybe somebody wants to communicate to y'all from y'all past. You're gonna have to really hold yourself together, because I'm not gonna lie, some of y'all are gonna get offers that like you thought you wanted, and then you're gonna get them, and you're gonna like, there's gonna be like a part of you that like wants to still entertain it, or kind of, I get it, okay, but there's gonna be another part of you that's gonna be like, you really tried to shit on me and like make me feel like I was not it or worthy at all, and now you want me back, or now you want to work this out. It could even be like a father figure, a brother, a sister, or a homeboy type of energy. But it's giving me an X, y'all. It's giving me past wounds clearing and healing. So yeah, I see the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups, the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Then underneath that we have the Princess of Wands, so it's looking like this. The Princess of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles. It looks like this. With the 10 of Swords and the Lovers. So y'all understand why I'm like, what the hell is going on? There's so many different colors, so many different things. You know what? I'm gonna be honest, for my feminines, it's almost like you're not even aware of what's going on around you. You're literally just growing. You're literally just kind of like watching the fruits of your labor. Like, I mean, you might just be literally eating and like enjoying the fruits of your labor. Some of you guys could, I'm feeling you could also be moving. You could have moved, traveled to a different state, different location in your area. But in the past, I feel like, yeah, you might have been super confused about these different people, places, and things, these different connections and stuff. You didn't have no clarity, but you realized, like, energetically for the longest, you were the reason why these energies kept retaining. And I think I talked about in the last video, like, sometimes we don't know how much we're actually giving to certain relationships or certain things, and then it's not until we kind of get some time to rest, hangman, or some time to think, that we're able to see like, yo, I was giving mad energy to that relationship, to that business, to that job. This is why I couldn't give it to this, or this is why it was growing and it was so successful. You know what I'm saying? But I'm seeing right now you might be finally getting some clarity from my feminines. Even if you're a feminine, you're in the King of Swords energy, and it's like where you had no clarity, you have it now. So wherever also was like confusing to y'all, like I'm talking about like old cycles from like 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 years ago. You might be having a lot of dream, a lot of insight. People might be saying things and then it's like, aha, like you're having crazy epiphanies right now. Or you just might need to know that like the way that you're thinking is the right way you should be thinking about. Maybe just pertaining to how you want to go about moving things forward in your life. I feel like there's a big theme for my feminines around choosing happiness, choosing what's going to feel good for you, and not just kind of like settling for the bull. So let's see what y'all problem, or what is the subconscious thing that's going on, because I just, it's giving me like a lot of stuff. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Body 5. Okay, so this card says, what parts of you do you need to look at more closely? What's functioning / what's not in these areas of your life? How do you feel about your body? Okay, something about social media, Instagram, your glow up, your look is changing. But do you see in the background how it's like a distorted version of them back there? Or there's just like a distorted statue? I feel like you were very distorted in your true essence and your true energy in the past. And it's like now you're starting to kind of like get back to you, get back to yourself, get back into your natural energy, your natural grace. It's like you're having grace with yourself for like maybe putting up with certain things for so long, not even realizing that you were actually kind of enabling it because you were allowing certain things to happen. But that's what I'm feeling, a transformation for my ladies out here. So all my ladies, or anybody who's in their masculine, who is a dude, in your feminine energy, you're going to finally feel like you can take care of yourself, or you feel like all the like self-care work and different things you've been doing, like this is like someone actually seeing, like if you're a flower, someone actually seeing themselves grow up, like grow into the person they always want to be, seeing the affirmations work, seeing the workout routine work, like seeing the results from putting in mad discipline. All right, and now getting to enjoy and have fun. 5 energy, that's that Leo energy. And maybe starting to finally feel confident in like your self-esteem could even be starting to reflect on the outside and not just be like a mental internal thing that you're just doing in the mirror. But that's what I'm getting. My ladies are starting to become more confident, maybe even in their intuition, that Leo energy, in their instincts, when they feel like something is off and when they feel like something is on and is good. And it's like maybe that was what was distorted. It says, how do you feel about your body? What's functioning, what's not functioning in these areas of your life? what do you need to look at more closely. So I feel like also too, you could have been judging yourself a lot because of the gram. If you've even looked at the last 10 years, you know, it's a lot of stuff going on with that. But I feel like I've realized you are your own definition of beautiful, sexy. There's something about self-acceptance going on right now with that too. And like, not looking at the grass greener on the other side, or not comparing no more, like really honoring that you are your own flower next to another beautiful flower. And that could be your home girl, that could be your mom or your sister. Maybe some generational curses clearing out around that energy because you did that type of work, so that you could have that relationship maybe with your daughter or whatnot. But I'm just feeling like something, even with that, sisterhood wounds could be healing right now. Like people, other women seeing each other and realizing like, you know, there's no really need to compete or like be caught in these things that, you know. Also too, if any third party situations was going on, I don't tap into karmic energies. I just show y'all the lesson you need to learn and look at this as a whole karmic lesson for the entire collective. I don't be like, you're a karmic, you know what I'm saying? I let people do that. I let people expose themselves. All right, so I think that's also what could be happening. I kind of maybe have said some crazy shit. So let's get into the reading and wrap it up so we can get to what the masculines are healing and dealing with. Yeah, things are turning around for y'all. Maybe this is just something y'all was hoping and dreaming for. Something you always knew was going to come to you, but you had to put in that long, diligent work. You maybe even had to travel for work with the Wheel of Fortune Sagittarius energy. But we also got here, what is that? That's that Virgo energy. Yeah, you had to plan, you had to prepare for something or for this that you're working on. So maybe even gets here to this point in your journey. But it's like now as you're like getting to where you want to get to, or you're kind of like seeing the future with all that, it's like you're also reflecting over the past. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys just needed some clarity, some answers. You might have even given yourself closure, or you started really listening to yourself, hearing yourself, and like started realizing like, okay, I'm over this situation. Like things started to find like, it's a grieving process when you get out of relationships or you move or you do different things, where it's like you now have to readjust to like a whole new reality. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what this was, but I'm really getting the vibe that like whatever was like you had no idea about too, maybe some secrets, things could be finally getting exposed to you around different relationships, maybe even your parents or something that you just never understood, like why, you know. That could also just be like coming of age as well, like different, as you get older you start to realize more and more things with your parents and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, like what was really going on. Some of y'all could be, for my ladies, y'all could be finally seeing some things, you know, about your father, about your mother. I would think this is more about your father or something, but this is giving me legacy vibes, okay? And you guys put in the fight even when you didn't feel like fighting anymore, okay? And you starting to see the results from that. That's why I said that Sagittarius energy again. All right, but also Cancer could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, but there's definitely somebody from the past hanging on, man. Okay, but it's like one of those connections where it's like you secretly low-key might be interested in this if they came back correct, but we're not going to really tap into that because it's like that's not what this next chapter is about. It's not, we're not doing that, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you guys are really defending yourself from any like anybody coming in your healing process or your healing journey right now and like trying to like take you back around that ring around the rosy. Like you know where you're going, and if they're trying to like come into your world, they're going to literally be like exited out. Also, you could have also cut a lot of soul ties, or a lot of like soul ties are being cut, which is helping bring in more abundance and more things for you, because this could have even been that energy, you feeling like, why are you going this way, why are you going that way? Well, you guys, when you're mixing and mingling your sexual energy with the wrong people, and I was just talking about at the beginning of this video, like what you're creating, you will find that if you creating this and they creating that, y'all, okay, it's almost giving me the vibe of like you put two people in a car, all right, and you try to figure out where they going and where you going, and then it's like you realize y'all going in two completely different directions, but y'all trying to use the same car to get there. Y'all gonna be fighting and tossing over that car. So it's like something about that too. You're gonna be way more cautious. Maybe you're getting into a relationship, or very soon you will be getting into a connection. Maybe this will be something that's very much kept at first behind closed doors, so that you guys can get to know each other, so that y'all can make sure y'all in that car and y'all together and y'all strapped up and nobody coming in trying to take y'all off the journey from going in the right direction together. You know what I'm saying? Teamwork makes the dream work, yo. So there could be some past life, past stuff happening, but I really want to get out of that, or that's how y'all feel. You really want to get out of that. Like, this shit is actually maybe burdensome for some of y'all. Like, you're fucking tired of that same old shit, you know? It's something about that. Yeah, maybe someone's like interested in you, but they don't even know how to come in, or they're just watching you online on social media and stuff. But this also could be somebody who wants to move forward with you, somebody who definitely wants to communicate with you, because that 7 of Wands with Page of Wands, that just makes 8 of Wands. A lot of wand energy, okay? So it could be some sexual, sensual energy, some real sensual, good healing vibes between you and someone. But I don't think it's all about sex, and I think that that's good, because that means you're genuinely connected to this person. It's not really even about the sex, even though sex might be great. Or you're going to experience this in a future relationship. I don't know your situation, okay, y'all? But I feel like out in public, you're being perceived as someone who has things going on. Even if you kind of feel like everything's all over the place, you're doing everything to just kind of like juggle and manage all these different changes and stuff happening in your life, kind of like closing out these karmic cycles. Like I said, like, you might just be feeling like, oh my god, I can't take it anymore. Like, man, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are working out, okay? You're getting back into shape, all right? Okay, do your thing, girl, okay? I might look skinny, but I still gotta get into shape. Don't play now, all right? Skinny girls, we be on some different type of time, okay? I can eat, but guess what I gotta do eventually? Take care of me, okay? Otherwise, I'll be looking crazy. Yeah, I feel like you're just going in a completely different direction in your life. There could have just been like some type of shift in your energy with that Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles, where you realize, this is also something I kept having like pop up for me personally, even my birthday popping up tomorrow. And I was just saying, like, and my mom was saying it too, and she's just like, honor, like, just flow. And I'm like, honor your flow, Jade, honor your flow, like, just flow, y'all. And I was also having this epiphany for women. Like, realistically, women do not want to be like, I'm speaking for my woman, I'm speaking for most just feminine energies. Like, we don't really want to be like everyday work mode. Like, that's more masculine. Unless you have like strong masculine energy in your chart, we're kind of like, we want to flow, we want to body, we want to be out, we want to do things, we want to have fun. Or maybe this is just the vibe you're in right now. Maybe for a long time you guys were super masculine, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, now Spirit is saying for you to like actually get the success and have the things that you want to do, like, you don't have to, yes, maybe you got into this masculine energy because you didn't want to have to feel like you had to rely on someone, or somebody can control or dictate your destiny, your fate, or like there was this whole thing going on with that, right? But I feel like a lot of women right now, or a lot of my feminines who are actually doing the work, like, you're opening yourself up to love. You're opening yourself up to a connection. Don't say you're not, because we ended with the Lover's card. But it's like, you just want to make sure that whoever you give the lead to actually knows where the hell they're going. Okay? So it's like, you might have certain goals and things in mind. I looked at my journal as soon as I said that. You got certain goals and things in mind that you want to complete, that you want to do. But it's like, you might want to give, like, submit, you know what I'm saying? But it's not, to submit to a masculine, they have to submit to your feminine energy, because we pick up on things first that they don't even understand, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that's what's going on. I think a lot of my feminines, like, maybe you're getting into this type of connection, you're in this type of relationship, and you really are grateful for it, or this is what you're going to be learning how to do, is being more receptive, you know what I'm saying, to people, so that you can even understand like how to give and how to show up with them, and like if they can even do that with you, you know what I'm saying. But it's almost like some of you guys are going to be kind of opening up a little bit more, where maybe you were confused as to how to, maybe, but just to the right masculines, to the right feminine energies that are like going to help keep you going in the same direction. Because you could have, yeah, you could have kept working with people and then it like never went anywhere, okay? Like you built something and it felt like it kept crumbling, yeah. But now you're gonna be, I was about to say seeking support, or you're gonna be getting support, or somebody might even be seeking your support to build something, or maybe you have like feminine energy that like a certain guy out there, or maybe men, or I don't know, it's that sacred feminine energy. The white guys, they're aware of this energy that is kind of like needed. Like the masculines, they build the building, but like for it to actually become a home or become something, that people want to be up in and be around, the feminine adds that touch to it. You know what I'm saying? That's like, oh shoot, I want to be over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of that vibe. Like the women are kind of trying to make sure, like, can you help me do this thing? But then the men are like, I need support. So we're going to get to the guy's side. We're going to get to the guy's side. But it's like, I like that I like that a lot of my females, you guys are like, you're still in that strength energy. Like you're trying to find a way. You're doing your best to like hold your ground, but you're not being, it's that soft energy. But like a lot of my females over here in my collective, we've been soft. We've been on our soft time. Hey, you said, can you get a general reading? Yeah, all my information is in the description box. You can book a reading with me for later today, and I will do a reading for you privately. Right now, I'm doing an inner child reading, though, you guys. So that's the focus of this part of this channel. So yeah, I feel like my females out there, though, you're doing your best to like hold your ground, but to still like allow in the support. You see how this hand is coming out of nowhere? It's like you're not just kind of being like, I don't need a man. No, that whole generation or era of energy has just kind of like faded out and ended. Like it also, that could be a lot of what's going on too. A lot of like what your grandma or what your mom used to do or think was cool, all that. Like, I'm not throwing my parents under the bus or nothing like that, but I talk about it raw for what it is. Like all of that, like old school feminine energy that women had to do to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? And still doing this in certain industries and stuff like that, because it's like even with sexuality, if you don't use your sexuality, sometimes it will get used against you. You know what I'm saying? But there's something healing around that. It could even have something to do with like the Taurus North Node and the South Node and stuff like that being in Scorpio, and like something around people realizing, like, it's like I keep saying the same thing all year, y'all. Like, you're not, it's not about sex, it's about intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let society pimp you out. You know what I'm saying? Because you start to realize like people care about you, people will connect with you regardless of like the attraction and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that could also be what it was too, like false attraction, fatal attraction, like people being attracted to you but for all the wrong reasonings and stuff. And you guys might not being able to discern that and just feeling like manipulated or controlled, and then when something good comes in, you don't even know if you want to add to it, from our ladies, because you're like so used to this typical kind of energy. But it's like the fuck boy, fuck girl cycles are coming to a closing end. I'm so grateful for it. I fucking am so fucking tired of that shit, okay? Alright, because it's not even about us right now. This has been going on for generations, for eons, because we had to operate in a certain way just to exist, just to survive. And you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of that survival mode, feeling like you're alone type of vibe is ending. Alright, with the Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups. Maybe these energies from the past that used to be very much reliant on women, or feminine energy, kind of like giving up their power in this way, still are disappointed that you guys are taking your power back in this world and not just kind of dealing with anyone, and you're making them accountable, and you're standing up for yourself in your own unique way. Like, look, if you want to be in my sacred bubble, in my space, you better be adding to it or you can get the fuck out of here. Like, it's dead. Like, that's how a lot of women are starting to come right now. Like, we're only going to be hard if we feel like you're going to try to take advantage of our soft side. Like, literally, you will get the smoke because you don't get to come distort our energies anymore. All right, it's like you're trying to take a flower and rip it apart. Who the hell are you? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like that whole vibe is dying right now. And I feel like whatever you guys are building, even toxic masculinity within other women and women fighting other women for no reason and like trying to destroy each other's, all that jealous bull crap, like that shit is not cool, yo, and it never has been. So it's like whoever's even on that wave right now in their own masculine energy, we're gonna get to the masculine side. I'm not shading the masculines, we're just addressing how the feminines feel right now. I feel like the feminines just want comfort. Like, they don't want nobody, don't try to tear me down to build me back up. Like, you see where I'm at, help me keep going up, or just get the hell away from me because you can't handle this. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of vibe. Even for female friends and whatnot, I feel like this is good. That's why I was like, even your haters love you, because it's like maybe people from your past that used to be annoyed or just called you difficult or you too much or you weird. Now these people is like, oh, I want to be soft. I want to be weird. I want to be... They so cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes with the territory. You know, it comes with the territory when you the Queen of Pentacles, when you really doing that work, okay, you become a teacher when you don't even want to be a teacher, all right? Each one teach one. It's not even about the ego. But I feel like these masculines out here, they're going to be receptive to it, but it's like the feminines, I think you guys are just kind of in this patient energy. You're getting recognized if you're doing the work, and you're damn sure getting recognized by maybe a couple of different dudes or girls. I don't know who y'all talk to. Bye. Let's see what y'all solution is. Yeah, Hierophant. This is like a divine alignment. Like, this is like some shit. Like, if you try to go against the grain of these energies right now, for men and women, because the men have feminine energy too. That has to be respected as well. Women who are not taking accountability, who are just lashing out on dudes and treating them like crap and using them and abusing them. Oh, y'all about to get it too if you've been just over there just acting up, thinking like, oh, you just a princess and you could just treat people any kind of way and be calling them all types of nigga bitches and whatever. Like, no, you gonna have to do that healing shadow work too. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that's dead. All that's dead. It ain't cool no more to be trying to hurt people. And like, you look weak. You look crazy. You look like you need to heal. Like something's going on deep within. You know what I'm saying? And usually I be coming all light on the inner child readings, y'all. And I don't even be cursing, but I'm cursing today because I just feel like that's the vibe right now. Like, y'all know I be coming in love, but I just be coming like with the shits, y'all. I don't got time no more. And maybe that's how my feminines feel. You don't got time no more. Like, I'ma love you, but if you need tough love, that's what you gonna get, bro. Sis. Oh, that's what you want right now? That's how you operate? Ain't nobody about to match your energy. We gonna let you handle that. Like a little kid having a temper tantrum. Go ahead and cry. So it says manifest, exactly. It says, manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifestation possible. Make your intentions clear. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of women are taking their power back. Feminine energy taking their power back. Or even for my men, okay? And you've been dealing with just trashy other dudes or feminine energy that don't want to help you actually manifest these amazing dreams. Make that teamwork, dreamwork energy come together and like nurture the right things, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's that Leo energy you're coming from, and now you want to shift more into Gemini energy now, being more light. That's what I was saying, that lighthearted energy, you know, friendly vibes. We just making things happen. We talking, we communicating, we connecting things. Girl, you know what's going on. Like, it's some type of, you know a good thing y'all should watch? Y'all should watch Girlfriends. Okay, because I think that's what's happening. Like, genuine friendships and stuff. And it's something about like how they used to do it old school. A lot of that stuff is low-key coming back because we need some of that. Okay, bro, I can't even make this up. This distorted feminine energy just has to go, bro. It has to go. Like, okay, it just has to go. It's not cool or cute anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like some of my feminines, you could have felt like you had to be a certain way, look a certain way just for you to manifest and get certain things. And I will say attraction, being pretty, all that stuff adds, you know what I'm saying? Can't take that away. Like, that's just facts. But the truth of the matter is like, you can't, how you operate, how you actually, if feminine energy is creating things, in the end, when people see your creation, it's going to still, if you're not good in the inside, it's going to still manifest as distorted. Okay? All right? It's not going to bring healing. It's going to bring separation, and it's going to bring a whole bunch of just cloudiness, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like you guys are going from feeling distorted to feeling like you got it all together, okay? So maybe you feel like before you were all over the place, now you're situated, you're looking cute, okay? You got the car, you got the house, or you got the apartment, or it's like whatever you feel like you're missing out on, you're going to get it. You're going to be able to manifest it because you got this work done. You cleared this distorted feminine energy out, maybe out of your like family or just out of your circle, out of your mind, you know what I'm saying? Even from my masculines, and you're just no longer entertaining the same old stuff you may have used to. And so as we wrap up the feminine side, it says peace. There's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully, because I was feeling the worry for y'all. And then it says true love, the romantic stirrings in your heart have prepared the universe to deliver great love to you. And yeah, it says be strong. That's what I was feeling. It says you're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Infinite supply, your supply for all your todays and all your tomorrows. So like, you just realizing everything is flow. That's why I be saying say arigato. Like, everything just comes and it goes. Like, you are abundant. You always have everything you need. Maybe this is, wow, yeah, fertility. It says it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. That's the key word right now, new conditions. So it's almost like, ladies, you guys got an opportunity right now, if you're really doing the work, to kind of set a tone, set a standard, and stay with your, like, keep your foot on a neck. And guess what? These type of energies, even for men, gossipy men, like men who act like bitches, basically, that's not even going to be cool anymore. That, I don't care if you gay or whatever, you can't come with that distorted feminine energy no more. You will get rocked. The universe will rock you to healing, okay? And you will come out like us, and then you will be like, oh wow, why was I fighting against the transit, the flow of healing? It's like everybody's being forced back into alignment. And maybe it was Cancer season that had to bring it all out of us and get us to get over the past and get us to address our baggage. And now it's like Leo is like, okay, now that you found out in Cancer that you still care and you got feelings, Leo's like, show them, put it out there, get on stage, do that thing. What are you waiting for? Go be happy. Like, go live your fucking life, man. Like, just do what you feel like you was destined to do here, okay? Don't let nobody make you feel like you suppressed and you can't have it. You're just a girl. You're just a woman. All that stuff is dead and dying. Like, we shouldn't even have to have these type of conversations. And I'm not even going to get into the whole birth control thing and all that other stuff. But, like, it's giving me that energy, like, it's kind of like dumb. Like, it's almost like anything too, even with that energy and like certain things, this type of energy is gonna backfire. All right, because we would only, laws like that and different things will only exist unless it was distorted feminine energy. Not no divine feminine energy gonna go help something like that manifest. Okay, the hell, we gonna get out of it, whatever. But I feel like as we move into the masculine energy, I actually am starting to feel like a very protective vibe. At least the masculines that's doing their work, very, very protective over the feminine energy right now, whether it's within yourself or an actual feminine that you know of. And I even feel like for my feminines, you're very protective over the masculines at this time, all right? Because it's like they have feminine energy that sometimes they're not aware of, and they get manipulated and played with, and they don't even be knowing what's going on spiritually at all. And then it's like we kind of have to guide them, and then it's like once they realize, it's like, whoa, okay? So Also could be some forgiveness work around that happening. What was at the bottom for the feminines? Yeah, creativity is going to be you. Didn't I say everything's going to become, look at the Ferris wheel, everything's going to become into alignment. If you're not in alignment with this happy, creative, light, bubbly, fun energy, even if this is within yourself, this Leo season, you're not going to have a good time. You got to have fun. But to have fun, you got to get real with yourself about what's creating conflict. All right. And then you have to create the solution for it. And you have to be real with yourself to even make solutions. You have to heal. You can't just run from your problems. That's the distorted feminine energy. You can't just pretend things don't exist. You can't just wallow away in your feelings and be depressed and get mad and be angry. No, you can't. Like, you have to heal. And to heal, you have to feel all your feelings. And then you have to transmute and channel that energy. And that is that creative energy that we're going to be in right now. Like, let's create something with all this. Let's not just sit on it and try to, like, use and abuse our energy and our power, okay? Even as feminines, that's what's going to be basically happening. All right, so I don't think you guys are even going to be entertaining masculines that kind of like want you or desire you, but like don't want to actually create nothing with you. They just want your energy just to drain you. And even homegirls as well. Like, I feel like if you're like me or something, like you're kind of like, if we're not creating something or making something happen, homegirl, like I don't got time for this, because this is a waste of time and energy, and I could be doing something for my purpose. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful of that. If they're not even into the same things you into and they're not trying to combine it in a way, like that's not that divine. That's what I'm talking about. It's distorted. Like, it's just like not even of use. It's not even useful or conducive at all. Like all that unnecessary drama stuff, that toxic, karmic, third party-ish, it's just what we allow. Feminine energy is all about receiving and what you allow. So it's like a lot of women are just not allowing the same stuff no more. And it's like setting like a universal tone. You know, like some Gaia shit. Like, you look outside and all the pollution. What is Gaia doing? She's spitting back out the pollution, and she's just like, yo, we're not going to be doing this. You said, I sincerely apologize. I accept being morally wrong. Well, don't apologize to me, baby. Just forgive yourself. Just say, I forgive myself for the things that I did in the past. All right, or for how I used to think, and I open myself up to a new way of operating. Okay, so masculines, we have Ace of Wands, because you know some of these things could be things that we learn even as a kid growing up. Like, so it's like you have to forgive yourself. That's what is happening. Like, the feminines is all about grace. We're gonna have grace. We're gonna have a little bit of sassiness, tough love in there. It's not about isolation and pushing people away and being mean and rude and all this type of energy. It's just about unity. And if it's not bringing unity and harmony, like, we can't work with it anymore. So we have to release it, all right? Individually and as a unit, as a whole, okay? So that's all that means. All right, so yeah, search. You're right, Nuri Boo. Search Honopono. Yep. Do some karma clearing. It's okay. It says Ace of Wands in the Chariot. Let's see. I like this for my masculines. I feel like you guys are just being yourself. There's something about the masculines kind of like helping this law that the feminines are kind of helping create. Because you guys know, like, y'all decide how far we can go with things. But then this is why the distorted feminine energies was able to exist in men and women for so long. Because if y'all come out of nowhere and then be like, I don't know who the hell this is. If y'all come out of, do I need moderators? Whatever. I don't know who the hell this is. I didn't even read it. But it's just distracting. But it's not going to distract me because I'm going to stay focused on my reading. But masculine energy kind of like when a woman does stuff, masculine energy kind of says like, okay, you're going too far. Like, y'all protect us before we go too far and we're like not even looking out for ourselves. Like, me as a woman, I'm like, I'm about to go to the store at 10 o'clock at night and do what I want to do because I'm cute and da da da. But then like my brother would be like, Jade, don't be wearing your headphones outside. Like, we don't be, sometimes even as women, we're not really thinking about like the masculine energy who's very protective and providing and all that type of stuff. So it's something about the masculines, like the ones who really network, my divine masculines in the divinity, really honoring their sovereignty and whatnot, and their free journey and everything. Y'all are going to be helping set the tone. All right, maybe this is even with your father figure. Maybe you didn't really see this growing up. Y'all going to be helping set the tone by just like putting your foot down with things and being able to say like, yes, we should go in this direction. And it's almost like giving a yes to the feminine energy, but then also like knowing when to say no. You know what I'm saying? So there could be something going on around that as well, like some mommy issues healing. I'm really getting a collective vibe around that. Like, for longest I kept feeling masculine energy healing. Now I'm getting like mommy energy. So it's like a lot of masculines, y'all might be healing y'all mommy wounds. And this was like real secret. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like some real secret healing that's going on. Like mommy wounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like y'all were like, you know, maybe more for the distorted ones, like they're healing like why they're so angry at women. And I said this to like some of my homegirls in the past and like my homies, and I was like, you know, I'm realizing, you know, a lot of times when men are like saying to women like, oh, you're a hoe, you're a slut, they're really talking about themselves. Because, you know, even though women, we receive the energy, men, they put out the energy. So it's like if they feel like they engage with someone and they don't feel loved or cared for, or they just feel used too. Men have feelings, y'all. They're gonna like, it's just they end up giving that same energy like back out. And then when it comes out, because they push out energy, now we're feeling abused, we're feeling hurt. So it's like we're in a place right now where like nobody's the victim. All right, whether you're a man or a woman, you have masculine and feminine energy. So men too, y'all can receive things too and decide you don't want to allow them and put your foot down. You know what I'm saying? And you even could put up an even more of a force, you know, which brings in that protective vibe. So it's like, I think you guys are heading in a whole new direction. Maybe in your life, in your legacy, maybe in even what you've seen growing up or something of that nature. You're not going to be allowing, yeah, the same type of connection, same type of relationship, but you are going to be allowing the ones that are actually bringing healing. All right. Or you might not, you may be finally realizing, that's what I was saying earlier, you cannot lead with your thing. You can't lead with your thing. Okay, you don't know where you be going. You don't be making no sense. You be here, then you be there. She look good, he look, oh, okay, that was for my friendly community, you know, my LGB, you know, if you like the different type of energies and stuff. You said new Ray Boo. She said laugh my. Okay, this is where y'all be getting lost. Y'all get on Instagram and then y'all lose the whole point of the purpose for the day. And it's like, damn, it's because you was just looking at too many damn, I guess, you know, just ass and titties. I'm saying. So it's like, this is why y'all need to listen to the right feminine energies. Because then, you know what, maybe she could be attractive and she could also lead you in the right direction. But that was probably the problem before. Your attraction kept getting you lost. All right, but it's like something about the masculines might be healing right now, like sexual addictions and all this type of stuff, like that overstimulation and like wanting something more pure, wanting something more honest, wanting something genuine and authentic, and like realizing like, yo, I got a whole life to live and like time keeps ticking. We're at the second half of the year now. Basically, it's about to be August. Like, we at a checkpoint. Like, y'all might even be kind of sitting back like, yo, I've been wasting my time with all these little phony girls. I need to go get with the one I love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking no distant twin flame shit. You ain't even talk to them in like a year, 6 months. Y'all forget about them. I'm talking about somebody that you actually in communication with right now, okay? Like, all right, I don't do the little la la land imaginary, illusionary, twin flame stuff. I do like current, did you talk to them in the last 10 days, 30 days, or maybe potentially 6 months? You know, if it was like somebody you really care about and that's like a friend and y'all just have like life shit going on and maybe you're like older so you get it, you know what I'm saying? Things happen. But I'm not really seeing that. I'm seeing this is like you guys getting into connections or really starting to value the friendships, the homegirls that you have in your life, the girlfriends that you have in your life that like really have wanted to see you win and have added to your success rather than just kind of like played around with your path as well or with you on a sexual level and like just distracted you, and like seeing that difference between like the real thing and the fake thing is what I'm getting. So there could be, I won't lie, you know, there could be some people from the past bringing some offers. But I'm really getting, this is like present, current energy, people y'all talking in the last 7 days, or new energy coming in. You're going to be interacting, even if you're a woman resonating with this, is because you healed your masculine energy and you take your masculine energy seriously, or you take this healing energy seriously, and like your spiritual journey and whatnot. This is the type of masculines that you are attracted to your life, that are actually going to take what it is you say, why you're doing certain things seriously as well. But they also still want to have fun with you, and they want to flow, but they want to give, okay, to this, give to you in a way that supports y'all both as well. And I think you do too. I don't want to just put this all on the masculines as well, but it's like you guys are just honoring the different ways that you guys give to each other, okay? Or you can, maybe something around love languages or something like that is happening or opening up for y'all. Let's keep going. Yeah, you might even be seeing how much energy, you know, because we kind of saw that maybe even with quarantine and whatnot. But it's almost like the tables turned. Maybe the masculines got a little taste of what it is lately. Lately, I actually was talking to somebody about that. They was like doing ice cream or something outside. And we got into this random conversation. I was booking an Uber, and I was waiting for my Uber. And I was like, yeah, you know, I think collectively, lately, women have kind of got a taste of like the men life, like what men go through. Like they have to just work, do this, do that. They don't really think. It's just like thoughts. Like they just like, they got something on their mind, it's going to go do it. They don't think. It's like that Mars energy. But men have gotten a taste of that feminine energy, like all this care you gotta have. If you don't care about this, then this happens. You don't care about that person, then that happens. And like you gotta be in your emotions. You gotta be in your feelings. And so it's all been necessary because it's been helping us balance each other out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now I'm kind of seeing like maybe my masculines, you guys are starting to maybe get a car, you know, or I'm hearing get your car, get a new car, or, you know, get some type of upgrades. Or you might be getting into a relationship that's actually beneficial to you and not just draining you in some way. Or, you know, whatever this is. And it's because you also put the time and energy to work on yourself. And, you know, a lot of guys, they don't really get that type of like, there's just now a rise of like what I'm seeing of men talking about their healing process and their journey, or, you know, supporting, you know, the woman that's actually doing the work as well, because they realize they're supported. You know, the same way men kind of hold that container space for us. Guess what? With the right woman, she's creating that space for the men also to kind of like decompress and like be in that space and feel safe enough to want to heal and to want to be there and to want to hold space for the feminine energy. And that doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. We all do this with our masculine feminine energy. It's like a flower pot, and then it's the flower in the pot. You have to protect it, and you have to keep watering and nurturing it. You have to provide and show up for it, that sunlight, and then you have to speak that life over it and make sure that you're loving on it and all that beautiful stuff. Excuse me. And I feel like these things are just like finally starting to work together. Maybe that's what you kept seeing a lot of times, like in your past relationships. Is like maybe you feel like after all the things that didn't work, something is coming out of it, something is actually working. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like you could have felt like everything was destroyed, or a lot of things just weren't working for you. You didn't understand why, the emotions. You couldn't pick up on the vibes, my masculines, who was out of alignment, okay, with all this astrology, spirituality, or your own spirit, and how you really feel about whatever everyday life shit. Like, do you really like that job? Do you really like that person? Why are you here? What are you doing? What do you think about the sun and the moon? Like, you weren't really like, some of my masculines weren't really like here. They were just like, they had them in that distorted, like, kind of rat race energy that they couldn't even feel us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying a lot of these things are generational, y'all. And so it's like, even for my masculines that may have been very vulnerable, very considerate, very compassionate to the feminine energy out there, or your sister, whoever, it's like you might be starting to finally see that energy turn around, where it's like good guys actually do win, but it doesn't have to be always in the end. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some, oh wow, my shirt just started ripping. Maybe some of you guys are starting to get it sooner than that, and starting to like, you know, it's almost like get props or credit where it's due. I don't know what's going on with that, but it's like, I'm just letting you know, if you want some fuckboy time, like, the good guys is winning right now. If you being soft and you being all in your emotions and you still having your foot down, you're not just letting women play you, but you in tune with your feminine side, you is winning right now. Like, you is so winning right now. Like, do not let nobody try to make you feel like if you cry or if you're in tune with your emotions right now, you lame. No, like, the guys that's winning right now is the guys that's like, yo, I know what I want. This is what I'm doing. And ain't nobody gonna make me feel like I can't do that shit because I know I can do it. Like, if you just being authentic and real, even with your feminine energy, this could even be y'all feminine energy and masculine energy getting on the same page. This don't gotta be a woman. This don't gotta be a sister or a friend. This could be y'all, and that could be the gift that you're being given. That could be what you're reaping. Is like, whoa, like, I actually been healing. You know what I'm saying? Where maybe you were like this kind of like, you just thought with your thing, you know what I'm saying? And now you think with your heart, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're offering. And a lot of masculines could be scared, you know what I'm saying? They could be feeling like how women was feeling for a long time, like, where now but it's good because I know my collective, I'm helping y'all. I don't want the women going too masculine, like I don't need them, and I don't want the men going too feminine and they like, then they start turning into us, into bitches. So it's kind of like there's a balancing act going on even for the masculines, and I think they're starting to witness it, and that's why I said they're starting to appreciate it, because we have this Eight of Pentacles. So I don't know, something about y'all mom or the mother figure or the woman in y'all life, you're starting to see how much time and effort and energy it really takes. Maybe even starting to see like why maybe some women like your mom or whoever couldn't show up for you, because they were always working, so they didn't have the time to like actually be in their emotional energy with you. So it's like you could be healing that, so like your kids could like have a father figure or something, because maybe y'all father was absent or some shit. So it's like your mom was basically your dad, or your dad was your mom. You know, that's whole thing is healing right now. A lot of people don't want to see that happening no more. Okay, but this also is somebody special that y'all could be definitely paying attention to. And it's like you guys are in this kind of like, where do you want to go next? I don't think that you're going back and forth with yourself, or you don't know if you're coming or you're going. If you're on your healing journey, I feel like you're actually, you know where you're going. It's just that you need to know first what you're leaving behind. Because maybe even for a lot of y'all, like, you could have thought like whatever you was doing, like the trends that you was following, like that Virgo energy, could also be dealing with an Aries, with a Cancer, with a, I want to say Scorpio, even though Scorpio energy is not here. You could be dealing with a Virgo. I'm sorry, my back hurts, y'all. Oh, I gotta go to the chiropractor. You could be dealing with an Aries, strong, heavy though. Virgo energy here, very, very strong. Capricorn, any water sign, I'm just gonna really say for that vibe. But yeah, this is good. Six of Swords at the end. It's like the masculines are just gonna make, wow, split the deck and we see the fucking Empress. Yeah, you're gonna be making a split decision. Someone is getting like a lot of time to think and contemplate. Alright, just wanted to get a new, wow, you guys are coming into y'all star power, y'all star energy. Y'all been through some shit, yo. Y'all been through some shit. Let's clarify real quick. Get this ball on the roll. I think that's what y'all want to do. Y'all just want to get the ball moving, yeah, on these, on maybe a connection or a relationship, or that's what's coming in, and you might just be surprised and you're doing your best not to get scared. I just heard marriage. Some of y'all thinking about marriage, you're thinking about relationships, you're thinking about shit you never thought about, or you're creating this and you're like, whoa, I didn't even know I could do this because no one ever showed me how to do this. Well, baby, you create the formula now, okay? Yeah, you didn't even know you could do something, but guess what? It's here, all right? You didn't know that you could have all these things. Seven of Cups is not always about options, y'all. Seven of Cups is just like you're starting to get more than you're used to, and now how are you going to manage all these different things, okay? How are you going to make proper sacrifices so that you don't have to sacrifice the very things that you, wow. The feminine's got this energy, so that you don't have to sacrifice the things that you want, that you truly want. You know, that's you guys kind of clearing out the weeds in your own garden, like realizing like, okay, this is not going to work. Okay, this is going to work. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that used to what happened. Maybe you guys used to get confused. Like every time you get to this point, you just get confused. Or you would get with the wrong chick or whatever would happen and you would get thrown off. And then you would just be like, dang, like I did it again. But it's like now this new energy is like, like you guys are going to be getting what it is you truly deserve and you want. And this might be a fucking relationship, yo. I didn't even want to say it. And you could have thought you wasn't going to get nothing. Or you could have thought somebody was going to deny your offer and they don't. That's what I'm feeling here. Or if your offer does get denied, it's because that wasn't the person for you. And it don't even have to be because they're toxic. It could just be because you literally deserve something better and that's what's coming in for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Or a position or a job, like money or whatever. And you're like, whoa, I thought I was sad about this. Right, and something way better that makes you happy manifest, okay? I love this energy because it's like the guys are starting to find their happiness and their swag back. All right, it's giving me like boys to men, boys to men, ABC, like it's giving me like that kind of like the guys are even getting into unity. Maybe you're starting to not hang out with certain dudes, or you're starting to realize because you separated yourself from certain people, you stop hanging out with certain guys, or you stop entertaining conversation, even for my ladies. All right, for y'all masculine energy, you stop entertaining certain females who would allow or be, maybe I just heard abusive or just kind of like toxic to each other. Like, because you kind of just said, you know what, I'm good. Yeah, I'm going to walk away from these energies that make me feel like, you know, I can't be my authentic self, or I got to change, or I got to follow a trend, or I got to like, you know, just not be who I know I really am. When you walked away from these things, I think a lot of you guys realized that was the best thing you could have ever done. All right, because maybe you guys walked away from a lot of stuff that actually made you really happy. You know, things that you love, that you put a lot of time and energy into, or like if you would have kept working on, you feel like you would have seen a lot more results from. But it's almost like maybe some of you guys kept it in the background, like you kept your real dreams, you kept your real thing in the background or something like that. And it's like now that's why... hope you wasn't trying to keep a relationship in the background, okay? Because I don't know how that's going to work, okay? Or somebody you really care about in the background, like you want to secretly act like you was going to come out like, oh, I'm going to change man. You can't do that now, you know what I'm saying? It got to be like, it takes a process, and I think that's what was happening for like a lot of y'all. Y'all was kind of going through this process of like shifting from your old life to your new life. So it's like now everything you want is starting to come in. Whoa. How the fuck did... Similar energy. Okay, so just to wrap it up, that old energy, that old thing, you don't want that old thing. You're realizing, that's why I said that I hate this card, but I love this card, okay? It's a hate-love card, okay? Because sometimes it looks like a... Girl, I don't want your fishy cup. I don't want your fishy cup. But then it be looking like sometimes it's not a fishy cup. Sometimes it's genuine love. And it's like y'all might be sometimes so used to like the look, or she gotta be like this, or they gotta be like that. I think this is actually a good fishy cup. This is not it don't smell. It's not bad. If you know what I'm trying to say. This is good, okay? This is good vibes. I feel like you guys have someone in your life, relationship, or this is you being more in tune with your feelings. And because you're more in tune with your feelings, it's like you know how to nurture yourself, you know how to nurture also your goals and your ideas and your dreams. And it's like because you did this, it's like now you're starting to get into a position where you can like give more, you can do more. Maybe you're starting to get more money, you're starting to get more assets or whatever it is, and it's putting you in a position to now you're able to like not just have a cup and like need maybe somebody else to come fill it up. Like you have your own cup now, and you can go like offer it and whatnot. Because at the end you have the motherfucking Lovers again, and the feminines had the Lovers too. All right, with the Six of Swords. So this is like success. Like however you guys are thinking, that's the way you should be thinking, and stop letting people make you think you're not thinking right. Okay. So let me see what y'all problem was, because I kind of went deep into y'all reading, and I could have pulled out the cards first. Oh, thank you, universe. Okay, I can't make it up. All right, I was saying how the masculines kind of follow the feminines lead, and I feel like if you guys had a positive feminine energy in your life, you're starting to see that right now, or that's who you're connecting with at this time, and it might be surprising. That's the person that could be who you're getting with, or even if it's a homegirl. Okay, they're just very supportive of your journey, and it's because they're spiritually aware. Okay, spirit guys, it says 13, so maybe y'all problem was y'all didn't feel spiritually connected, y'all felt disconnected. That's what I was saying. It says, how would you like to be more spiritually connected? Do you have any unresolved issues from the past? What magical qualities do you wish to possess? I just heard someone say, I used to think that stuff didn't make any sense. I used to think that stuff wasn't real. I used to think that stuff was wrong. You know what I'm saying? But then it's also giving me the vibe like maybe you had distorted feminine energies in your life who was really playing with their power, their spiritual gifts, abusing them. Even men as well. We see that in the church all the time with people playing with young kids and stuff. And this is why you didn't really believe in that spiritual side of yourself or your spiritual powers, or you didn't, that you see with that 13 breakdown to 4, you didn't tap into those emotions, that Cancer energy, that maybe you were fearing that, like the roots, like where you really came from, like how your spirit, like your own potential, your own power that you possess within you, because you was maybe taught certain beliefs around like that's bad if you connect with yourself in that way, when it's like that was something that was always innate for you, something you was always familiar with, or something that was always close to your heart, or you knew deep down inside was real or was true. Even if it's just your ability to see signs and stuff, it's like the masculines is like waking up. You said yes, okay, yes girl, they waking up, like they like, oh okay, this is some bull crap, like whatever spell illusion I was under, like I see it now. Like maybe even with words, y'all are realizing, like even with the rap and the music and stuff, like maybe a lot of y'all are gonna be shifting, or you're starting to see how like speaking positive and being a good dude wasn't so bad after all, because the results is you're getting love, you're getting money, you're getting all this stuff. So it's like, are you really lame for doing the right thing? Okay, King of Pentacles, I like this energy. You better bring your King of Pentacles over here with the Queen of Pentacles. Don't be playing with me. Right, these devils was trying to make you like talk you to like trying to make you feel like you was not cool because whatever. I feel like this is for a different, this is a different type, this is a different breed of masculine energy. I can't speak for everybody in the world, but I know my masculines that's connected to these messages, I might have said like 50,000 different things in 5 different ways, or 100 things in 30 different type of scenarios. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, okay? Thank you. Empowerment. You got the good feminine energy in your life, but also your feminine energy healing. Guess what? Look in the background. You got that strong masculine behind protecting. He ain't playing no games, okay? It says 43. So that was the Cancer energy that y'all kind of are leaving, like the past, what you used to think was wrong and was right, what you used to nurture and entertain that might not have been so good. You know, it might have been toxic or bad or whatnot. Letting those old waters clear out, letting new waters in, new ideas, new ways of thinking, okay? Because it might have been how you was thinking about certain things with spirituality or your spirit, and embracing this empowerment. All right, 43-7 energy, Libra energy. It says, believe in your own power to create change and control your life. Be empowered by becoming an example to others. Use your past experiences to make you stronger. Okay, that's what I feel like you guys are doing, or this is how people are perceiving y'all now. And this is like, it might even be you scaring you, because you might have not even seen this feminine energy in you be so like loud and proud like this, or this you might have not even seen yourself as this strong, disciplined, masculine, oh my god, as this strong, disciplined, masculine energy or whatever, who's able to like maybe even delegate or like handle certain things, you know, kind of like run things and like still be spiritually connected, or like even spiritually disciplined or obedient or whatever you want to call it. But it's like you've been finding your groove, and now that you found you guys' groove, it's like the good things is coming in for you. You might be getting recognized for this, you know what I'm saying? You might even get into a relationship where like it's a real power dynamic, and like this person has things going on and y'all got things going on, but they work together. They all coincide together. Your business, maybe your business partners and all that different things starting to work for you. Even for my ladies, this is good for y'all, because that means if you're dealing with these type of men, they're going to be really wanting to like help you guys feel empowered as well. And the more women feel empowered, the more any guys around them, you guys is like the most powerful people in the world. If you make a female feel like she could do anything, spiritual guys, let's just get into it. You're gonna feel like you could do anything, because she 9 times out of 10 gonna put that energy into you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you give the woman, she gonna maximize it. So if y'all kept putting it in the wrong woman, what was she gonna do? Maximize drama, maximize distortion, maximize, and this is not for you guys to be like, see, she toxic, we don't like them. Each one teach one. Let these people get on their journey at their own time. But if you really on your path, you're not even thinking like that. You like, yeah, she gotta learn on her own time. I'm over here with these real women. Okay? That's what it is. A lot of people don't learn what it is to be a real man and real woman until it's too late. Okay? Because they don't want to think for themselves what that means. They just live by what their parents taught them or their family taught them. A lot of my guys over here who actually doing your work, they're a separate crowd. You actually been thinking about these type of things, and it's because you're thinking about these type of things, you have manifested the right people, places, and things into your life that are going to support you, even if it's not a feminine. It's just they giving you that support, that nurturing, loyal, that energy, so that you can actually create and do things that you want to do. You feel supported, so therefore that's why you feel like you can provide and show up and do all these things. Okay, so let's see what other cards y'all have, and then we're going to pull out some love messages, and then I'm going to head out. Okay. Wow, you got the same ending card, but yes, it says it's time for cleansing, detoxification of your mind and body. And they should have put soul, okay? Purification, but I get it. All right? Yeah, that's what y'all doing. Y'all clearing those old energies out. The way you used to do things, how you used to feel. It's like you might even be crying a lot and you're like surprised, like, oh my gosh, this is really freaking happening. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some of you guys were super toxic. Okay, you were almost like this close to like fuckboy land and staying there and never coming back. But you found a way to get back home, okay? It says home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in occupants. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like something's changing within and it's showing up externally. Or you're just getting with the right feminine energy and maybe you might even be... This is for like a different crowd. Some of y'all gonna be moving in together, okay? You found a woman. Didn't I say the guy build the building, but the woman make it a home? All right, y'all gonna be getting in tune with that. This is really, really good energy, okay? It says you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. You got the same card as the feminine side, God, at the end. You still got that fertility too, like the feminine side and the true love, okay? So it's like y'all mirroring each other right now, but it's a positive mirroring. Thank you, universe. Resolving conflict, that's what the masculine's doing with your own feminine energy. No, you don't need a woman to do this. You could do it with yourself. All right, but just understand what needs you can fulfill, and maybe you might need a therapist or a friend or someone else, ear or whatever, support with, or mom or whoever, a sister. Like, it's okay. Or a brother who his feminine energy, he okay with his feelings, and you can give him a hug and he ain't gonna call you gay. Or even if he is gay, it ain't weird because y'all got feelings. You're not numb and just not here, okay? You guys are on your journey. You're on your way. All right, but it says empathy, compassion, understanding, love, resolving conflict, though, okay? I just heard father figure. Like some of y'all are resolving conflict with y'all father figure. Or what did I say? Collective mommy issues with your mama, okay? Mama drama. I don't got time for that. Baby mama. Y'all could be healing stuff with that too, okay? Getting real about why things is the way it is. Or you did this in the past, and because you did this in the past, things are actually now resolving. This is not like conflict just to have conflict. This is like, it's called resolving conflict. We're not, if the card didn't say conflict, the card said, you guys, resolving conflict. Love, empathy, compassion. At the bottom it says manifestation, okay? You could be manifesting someone in, or someone's manifesting you in, or you have manifested this beautiful person in, okay? Maybe they might even look like that card or something, or that's the vibe they give off, okay? And you might be like, I don't even know how I did this. Because you resolved some inner conflict within you, within your own masculine and feminine energy. Your own inner mother and father got real with each other, and hey, now you're here. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'm not gonna lie, Spirit kind of kept telling me to pull out a warrior deck card for y'all. So let's just see. I'm only gonna read the beginning because I don't got time. I'm kind of tired. But yeah, Spirit kept saying like they might need a warrior card tonight, yo. They just might need it because I know y'all going through it. But this is good. And the reason why I say your haters are even loving y'all is because everybody who feel like they was once lame, that's y'all doing good now and everything, or things starting to work out for you, is because all the people who's really hating on you and projecting you, getting mad at you, saying that you ain't, you know, whatever, or you was, like I was saying, even the feminines, the guys who was calling you hoe slut, whatever, now they healing they inner issues, and they realizing that's how they really feel about themselves. Like, it's all coming back. That's how they feel about themselves. The same woman who was like making y'all feel like crap and using y'all, or even if it wasn't in a relationship, but this was like people externally hating on you. You know what I'm saying? For my ladies, females that just didn't like you, but because you was confident and you just liked being yourself. Men, guys that didn't want to be cool with you or thought you was a lame because you didn't want to get down with some hood rat shit. It's like all that stuff is okay. Even the haters, they appreciate y'all, they love y'all, they learning from you. They may not say nothing, but I'm telling you, it ain't cool to be toxic right now. It's just not. It's not conducive. It's not helping no one. All right. It says the beauty way of the Navajo. Okay. So that's the card for everyone collectively. We're gonna read the message. All right, one, the first card in the whole entire. I don't even have to do nothing to go to the first page. That's crazy. That's some serious Aries energy, first house energy. This is personal healing for the whole collective. Okay, everybody's on a personal healing. And you see how he looked, it almost looked like a dude, but then you look at the ears and it looked like earrings and it looked like a girl. It's very, very like, so you could be a guy, girl, it don't matter who you are, you will resonate with this message, okay? It says, you are my, okay. It says, oh shit. My nails look so freaking crazy. It says, you are my sacred earth child and I am your divine earth mother. Yo, I swear this is about collective mommy issues, okay? Thank you, because it's like some of the issues women can't even heal, even if we wanted to heal it in the masculine. They literally have to do it by themselves. Just like for the longest, women had to heal a lot of these daddy issues, and the focus was just on women with daddy issues. It's like now it's kind of on men with mommy issues, but we're not going into like this whole battle of the sexist stuff is starting to end now, and I'm just so grateful for it, okay? Because we're all going through the same stuff. All right, that's why you can like, we're all going through the same stuff. Stop looking at people's gender and thinking that, oh, they're just that gender and that means they're completely different from me. No, they shit at the end of the day. They have feelings. Okay, okay. It says, you are my sacred earth child and I am your divine mother. With unconditional love, I provide all that you want and need so that you may fulfill your sacred destiny. We will always belong to each other. With abundance and generosity, I support you, revealing the divine beauty meant for you, so that joy and awe shall fill your soul. Relax now. It's time for you to be healed. It says, there is a beautiful solution available. I can't even make this up. There is a beautiful solution available. Do not place your faith in worry or stress. Allow life to unfold. As you relax and give yourself permission to rest within the vastness and beauty of nature, you will become receptive to the best way to handle things. Wasn't I talking about that with the feminine energy being receptive? And masculine, y'all got the same feminine energy too. Allow you to be receptive to the boo. Okay? Alright? You will become receptive to the best ways to handle things. Don't try to figure it out by force. Let go and trust that what is needed is coming to you at the perfect time in the perfect way. Your peaceful mind shall perceive readily and accurately all that you need to know. Okay? Let's see if y'all have... Alright, I'm going to read the story for y'all. I don't care. It says, the beauty way reminds you that beneath the noise, beneath your worries and concerns, There is oneness between you and life. Even if your world may feel chaotic at times, even if you fear that you have gone off track, the path that will return you to peace, beauty, balance, and harmony is always here for you. Okay? It says you do not have to become stressed or exhausted to fix what isn't working. Solutions can come to you more easily when you allow yourself to drop out of the pain and into the pleasure of the beauty way. Sometimes problems will disappear altogether in its place, and you shall realize they were nothing more than the dark creation of an overworked, fatigued mind. Sometimes you will discover a different way to look at things, a helpful vision gifted by Great Spirit, and gain the energy to become productive, applying a simple and inspiring idea that changes everything. The beauty way isn't about ignoring the reality of the world or becoming superficial. The beauty way is deep spiritual feeling of trust, oneness, openness, and appreciation of the divine presence shining in all aspects of life. This appreciation restores the soul within with a sublime recognition of a greater loving intelligence that is always present and always inviting and always responding. Okay, it says when some form of ugliness is disturbing your soul, threatening to steal your peace, trust in the divine. Look at my cards. Trust in the divine. You are guided to come back to the beauty way, back into worshipful reverence of the sacred. From that place, then become empowered. From that place, you then become empowered to deal with the situation in a way that increases love and joy in yourself and the world. Rather than being overtaken by the ugliness, you are able to offer beauty instead. All right, because God don't like ugly. It says, can you relax for a moment? This is your first step into the beauty way. Allow the simple beauty of nature, of human kindness, of divine love to seep deep into your soul, infusing it like a sacred tea. Divine beauty moves through you and fills you, bringing you a lightly euphoric feeling. You can be lifted, renewed, at peace. The divine feminine knows how to create beautiful harmony. She includes you, your life journey, and human beings in the world as a whole within her wisdom and grace. When you relax into her beauty, she will show you many possibilities. She will help you attract what you need and want most. In this way, you can become a channel which her creative healing energy can flow abundantly into your life and to others in the world. And then it says, you can kind of look at this, and I'll just read this prayer that you can say for yourself or in your own time. And I was going to say something about kids. I think this is really vital for us to do this healing because it's something around the kids, either the kids that we're creating right now or the kids that's coming up next. That's why a lot of this forced healing is happening, okay? It says, today I walk the beauty way. And you can repeat this after I say it, or you can say it in your head, okay? Today I walk the beauty way. All darkness and evil departs. I become beauty and peace. With the cool breeze of divine grace, renewing me from within, my thoughts and words are beautiful. Nothing shall hinder my reverence and ease. All day I walk the beauty way. Okay, and then I'll just say these last things. It asks you to like turn south, north, west, east when you do it, but I'm just going to say all of them real quick. And it says, the children of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. Care is given for all. The children of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. Care is given for all beings of the earth that are vulnerable and in need of divine protection. They play in divine beauty. The young people of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. The flow of life energy is aligned with divine will to benefit all for the greatest good. They dance in divine beauty. The parents of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. Spiritual strength and true guardianship of earth's beings prevail. They love in divine beauty. And lastly, the grandparents of the earth are beautiful and blessed with wisdom. Guidance is given and healed to create harmony, peace, and beauty between all peoples in the earth. They rest in divine beauty. And then this is the last one. It says, I walk with beauty before me. I walk with beauty behind me. I walk with beauty below me. I walk with beauty above me. I walk with beauty all around me and within every part of my soul. You have completed your healing process. This is you guys' inner child reading. I couldn't have said it any better. This card pretty much said it all. I love this deck. Good night, y'all.